Okay. So we are discussing about the thinking of the interviewers or interview panel behind asking the questions during interview. What are the thinking? The main reason is they want to know, is the candidate know the process depth, means the candidate have the process understanding. Second thing, they want to check the ownership, is the candidate have the ability to understand the ownership level thinking. And then risk awareness means if I hire this candidate, is it safe for us, means can we believe on this candidate. And the fourth thing, they want to check the communication. And communication means never think that the fluency of speaking in English. Communication or strong communication means if you will be able to explain or you will be able to deliver whatever you want to deliver to the person, it's a complete communication. If I can say, if I want to explain a topic to you, if I will be able to explain it or you will be able to get properly, then my communication is better. Even I am speaking slow, even I am speaking fast. It's depend on the situation. But during the interview, you also need to show some fluency in your communication. And fluency comes from practice. Okay, so these are the major points, or we can say the major checkpoints behind asking all questions. Now move towards next topic and next point. The next point is, why it's not moving here. Okay, key skills and competencies. These are the basic skills. Technical skills means you also you need to know the basic tools knowledge. Tools knowledge is must. I think I also explained this in my earlier session. So we can explain that tools knowledge. Tools knowledge means basic SAP or Oracle, means cloud or software level understanding. You also need to know the Excel, not basic Excel. Here in R2R, you need to know about the advanced Excel as well. You also have a basic understanding of black line uh, and some group reporting tools like uh, we can say black lines, Hyperion, GRDC. So there are various tools. It's depend on the organization or the process. Okay, but the analytical and soft skill is the most important part. Means if you will be able to show the problem solving ability in your answers, you are able to explain as per interviewers expectations. If you will be able to explain your answers including showing the ownership of your tasks, interviewers love with your answers. Okay, and the next thing, common interview questions. These are the common interview questions related to the different segments. Different segments means journal accrual or GL related issues, month end close related questions, accruals and prepayments related questions. Okay, so you can read, these are the normal questions. What I want to say, always use star method while answering your questions. How you need to use star? Or most probably not for every question answer. Star is not for every question's answer. It's most probably for behavioral questions, situational questions. Means if interviewer asks about any situation, about any condition, then you need to explain the answer as per the star methodology. Okay. And what is the star? Situation, task, action, and result. Means you need to segregate your answer in four different parts. First, explain the situation, then explain the task you did, then action plan, what actions you take, and then show the overall result with impact. Yeah. So these are the basics of the journal ledger accounting perspective. And I also have a slide for you, tips for interview success. You can also read. Prepare specific examples for your experience that demonstrate problem solving, accuracy, ownership in R2R process. Research the company's R2R process, ERP system. These are the strategy we can say. So you can read or you can take a snippet for your further preparations. Okay. So what are the main key takeaway or key point from today's session? It is you need to explain your answers with impact and ownership. Clear? I think all of you presented here are able to understand what I want to explain. Even if 40-minute time is very short time and first 8 to 10 minutes normally spent during the basics. So if anyone have any question related to today's session or whatever else, if you have in your mind, you can ask. Else, I will discuss about the next session and we will close the session accordingly. And one more thing, as I stated initially, these sessions are not for random users. I can say if you are joining the sessions, you are attending the sessions randomly, you can't get enough. If you will attend these sessions regularly, then these sessions will add value for your preparation. Because in a 40 minutes, it's very critical to deliver all the things in a step. Even I explain a lot of things in 40 minutes today as well. But I need to explain these things in 2 sessions. But because R2R is a we can say wide domain, and even I am not able to cover this in 2 to 3 sessions as well. So I planned for continuous 4 to 5 sessions to explain R2R only, because there are a wide range of different teams. So if you want to understand R2R properly, you need to understand what is R2R. As I already told, R2R have a 3 separate different segments, 3 separate different departments, we can say. For Hindi peoples, record to report means in record to report, there are 3 different department, means 3 अलग अलग विभाग R2R के अंदर सेपरेटली हैं. एक जनरल लेजर अकाउंटिंग सेगमेंट है, एक इंटर कंपनी सेगमेंटेशन है, और द थर्ड वन इज फिक्स एसेट्स एंड लीज सेगमेंट. So we need to explain all these 3 separately. Today I try to cover the general ledger part because it's a wide segment. So I cover only the basic thing of general ledger today. In general ledger, even month-end close affect all 3 segments. All 3 segments have the month-end close. All 3 segments have the deadlines. Okay. And in general ledger, normally we post the journals approvals. In intercompany segment, we majorly focused on intercompany transactions, and in FA and lease, we majorly handle the fixed assets part. or least part. Okay. So what we will cover in our next session, we will go deeper into reconciliations, or we can say balance sheet reconciliations and bank reconciliations. Open items means what is what open items and how we need to handle it. We also discussed about the black line, because for reconciliations we also need to know about the black line as well. And we will also discuss about audit support logic. Okay, so for next session I have these 4 to 5 separate topics, and we will discuss these in details. So if today give clarity, means today is the basics of R2R. So next Sunday it give interview power. All these topics are majorly asked during the interview, that boost your interview power. And I can say these topics means which we will cover in our upcoming session. These boost your interview, or I can say after understanding all these topics, you will be able to win the interview. Okay. So if anyone have now any question, please ask. I think all guys, all pupils have right to unmute yourself. If anyone need, please let me know. I will unmute you from my end. Yes, Ayush.
Sir, I don't have a degrees like a SAP degrees and oracles. So how can
Okay.
uh, uh, uh tackle question recruiter tackle questions?
Recruiter tackle questions means what you want to say. If you want to explain in Hindi, you can also explain in Hindi
How
as
to
well.
tackle how to tackle recruiter questions from SAP knowledge and oracle knowledge.
Okay. SAP related or Oracle related, right? So if you have the basic exposure related to SAP, you will be able to handle these type of questions. Okay. Or if you haven't a basic understanding or basic exposure of SAP, I can say you will not be handle these questions. So there are two ways. Either use AI, that the basic understanding of SAP and Oracle. If I want to explain here, if interviewer asks the question how you post the journal into the SAP, right?
Right, sir. And
Ayush,
and I have a second question is
yeah. Hmm. Okay.
I
Ask.
have a knowledge of
Hello.
a Indian accounting standard,
Hmm.
like, and the companies are requesting a gap knowledge and
IFRS.
IFRS
Yeah,
knowledge.
IFRS. So if you are going to MNCs, you need to have the basic understanding of IFRS. You can take the help of AI. You can read the basic IFRS rules. It's most probably similar to accounting standards, means Indian accounting standard, but majority of the things are different. So you can take the AI help. Nowadays, AI play a different role. That's why the interviews also become critical in MNC level. So what you can do, you can take the AI help, generate the basic understanding of IFRS and US GAAP. That's must for MNC's environment. Okay, so I think anyone or else
Hello.
try to speak. Now you can ask. Yeah.
Hello. Can you explain brief the real-time process, right? Like posting of journal entries and
Sorry.
real-time posting.
Okay. Real time posting. Okay.
Yeah,
Going
real-time
forward
posting
in
of
any
journal entries.
if you are want to so real time posting. If I explain you, so you will not be able to understand what I am explaining. I am planning to show you how to post the real time entries. Okay, so going forward in any session, I will show you how to post the real time entries. Okay, I will show you
Okay.
a quick scenario. I have this in my mind. I want to show. Okay.
Sir,
And actually, we need some examples of accruals and journal entries, that what type of
Yeah.
transactions they get
Okay.
of
Okay.
the basic company of
Definitely.
Elite and Gentex.
Okay. Definitely, I will show you. Or if you want, if you detail, you can also ping me on WhatsApp. I will say share with you the examples, because during this 40-minute session, all things to cover all the things
Yeah,
is not possible.
yes, we can't cover in the
Yeah.
40 minutes. Right?
So if any one of you need any specific thing, I can share with you. You can just ping me on WhatsApp. I will share.
sir,
Okay.
what is intercompany, sir? Interviewer asked, what is intercompany? Can you explain?
I will I will explain in detail in my upcoming session. I have a separate session for intercompany.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Okay.
Because if I explain in one line, so intercompany means uh, if any organization, uh, we can say if any company runs in various cities or various countries,
Branch
so they
accounting,
have a
like
separate documents. Sorry,
branch accounting, like
branch accounting is a separate thing, but intercompany is similar to the branch accounting. I think if you studies branch accounting in your post accounting while you are studying, so it's similar to branch accounting, but not as equal to branch accounting. Okay, I will explain in detail. We have a separate. I have a separate session to explain the intercompany.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, thank you, sir.
Anyone
Thank
else?
you. Yeah, so thank you.
Hi Yogesh, Ankit here.
Yeah. Yeah, Ankit.
Yogesh, just wanted to check with you. So in the next session, when you're taking a reconciliation part, so will you be showing us the
Mhm.
reconciliation on a real-time scenarios like bank reconciliation or any other reconciliation, like how the format or how the things works out, and you can show us the open line items?
Okay. So I will try to show you examples as well.
Ah, I
But
mean, if you can
but
show us like example, like if you're creating a bank reconciliation, like how do you start
hmm,
with the bank reconciliation? How do you download the statements or how do you do reconcile?
yeah, yeah,
And what are, so if you, I'm not asking you to show us the real time, but if you can show us some example, no, that will be very helpful in terms of
yeah,
understanding.
definitely. I will cover the examples
Mm-hmm.
and also try to show any reconciliation type. Okay.
Okay. And today's session, what you have told that journal entries like accruals, prepayment, and provision. So, do you have any like accrual creation sheets or something is there so that at least we can have a look like how do you create an accrual sheet or how do you process a prepayment rent like you said like prepayment rent. So when we pay a rent, so we
Yeah,
will be we'll be making an entry, right? Every month we'll be making a rent expense
yeah,
entry,
yeah,
right? So do you have any calculation
yes.
sheet or you can show us in the next session so it will be helpful like when we do the prepaid accrual reconciliation, so in that we require the
Hmm.
reconciliation supporting is required, right? When we require the supporting,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
those
yeah,
supportings are required
yeah.
in our open line items, right? So just wanted to know if you can
Yes,
show us so
yes.
that will be easiest to understand.
Okay. Okay, I will try to show all these things. I have a lot of things with me,
Okay,
but I'm intentionally not showing all the things,
no problem, I'm
because
just giving you my opinion.
you can understand, if I show all the things, many early career professionals just confused. What is this?
No, no worries, no
I
worries.
think you can understand what I'm saying.
I got to know. I got to know. So you are
Yeah,
going from a basic to scratch. That is good for other people
yeah,
also
yeah,
to have an understanding. But if
yeah,
possible,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just telling you, if possible, if it's feasible with you,
Okay,
if you have an ample time,
okay, I will try.
then you can at least show us an example so that we can everybody can have an understanding like how things proceed and how things work in the background. So that will be very really
Okay, okay,
helpful.
okay, okay, okay. I will try to show
Mm.
few examples
And
in
also
my
one more
upcoming
thing,
session.
do you
Hmm.
once you share, do you have the material also like how you're sharing the slide? So how if you want the slides, like how you will share as a slide or recording session if we want to have an go through the recording session. So where is the link or something you can share with us in the WhatsApp group or
Yeah,
somewhere
currently,
we can download it or we can
can
just check.
yeah. Just to brief you, Amit. Currently, I'm
Ankit.
recording the session just for, sorry, Ankit. Just I'm recording the sessions just to check the
Uh-huh.
quality, the level.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not sharing
Uh-huh.
with anyone right now.
Okay, no problem.
Because before that,
No,
I I have my physical batch here in my local city,
okay,
and this is my first time, and it's our 12th session,
okay.
right? So I want to provide a platform to accounting professionals,
Mm-hmm.
and when I feel I have the fluency or I have the capability at that level that
Okay,
now recording will be can be shared. Then I will
okay.
start sharing recording.
No problem. But you can share us the slides, right? Slide can be shared and it can be helpful for everyone to,
Yeah, I can share, but I will share
up to
with
you.
those people
I'm not
only
for
who are serious.
I'm not
Yeah,
forcing anybody. I'm just asking you
yeah,
if
yeah,
you can share, if you can share, it will be very helpful. Like, people who are giving interviews or who have the idea or overview. So this thing can really help us. I mean, it can help and to a lot extent.
yeah. Ankit, I'm helping the candidates out of the way. If I
Yeah, I
say,
got it.
if anyone asks me how I need to explain the answers during the interview, even I individually share the separate interview answers with the candidate as well.
Okay.
Okay, but the main thing is if you will take a one step away, I will take a three step.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing is the seriousness, because due to the free sessions, most of the
Mm-hmm.
people thinks that's just a free session. They are attend
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2 session or just left.
No, 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 no. I think your session is very
So
good and informative, and it's like a brushing up your accounting skills or background of the R2R things. That is really helpful.
yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for your appreciation.
No, no, it's good. Actually, it's good because I'm also working professional, so I deal into all such things. So it's good, like to have a background and detail level. So it's good only. Not for me, I'm telling, but for everyone in the session and people who are there in the call. So it will be good background knowledge wise.
I also have a few specific things for you as well. You will see in our upcoming sessions because
Okay.
today's session is the basics of R2R. When we will move towards, I will explain the depth as well. Because
Okay.
not only I have the experience, I have the teaching experience as well. I
Okay.
teach around 5 to 6 years.
Okay.
But now what I'm trying to explain or what I'm trying to share,
Mm-hmm.
currently I'm trying to share only the things around MNC's environment.
Mm-hmm.
Or majorly my focus is on two things, shortlisting and converting interviews.
Okay.
Because uh, because I saw the both side of the table.
Okay.
I face many interviews. Also part of the interview panels sometimes. So I know the what are the expectations, and you can understand nowadays how dramatically things are changing.
Hmm. I
So
agree.
I'm observing all these things. Then I'm including my current experience, my previous experience, and I'm explaining all these things here. Okay. Or
Uh,
anyway, anyone
Hi
else?
everyone. Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi
Nice,
everyone.
nice.
Yeah, my name is Shubham Gupta.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I want to share here something. It is related to MNC only. So can I
Mm-hmm.
share some
Yeah,
experience?
yeah,
Okay.
definitely you
Uh,
can share.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So let me give my info like related to
Intro.
me. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I am Shubham Gupta and I am having overall 9 years of experience in MNC. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my previous company was one of the construction company. After that, Wipro Limited. Then this is Genpact. Okay, and it's
Mm-hmm.
been almost 4.5 years in Genpact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
in Genpact, why I'm sharing my personal intro, because there is a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have achieved a lot of things, promotions, certifications, then awards,
Mm-hmm.
recognitions in my
Mm-hmm.
team. Okay, and I'm one of the finest, or you can say a shining star of the team. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
still I behave very polite. Nothing like I am in the top of the sky. Nothing like that. Okay, why I'm
Yeah,
sharing
yeah.
these things? I'll come to that point.
Hmm.
What is happening? It's been almost 4.5 years. Okay, I joined Genpact
Hmm.
on December 2021, and it's been 2026. It's April now.
Yeah.
Previously, there was a manager. Okay, my manager. Okay,
Hmm.
he's
Hmm.
now uh, he's already transferred. Like he's almost about to leave his job. Okay, so there was a
Hmm.
great bonding between me and my manager. Okay, you can assume like
Hmm.
he was a Sri Ram and I was his Hanuman. Okay, like that way we work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that kind of
Okay.
manager
Okay.
also exists. Okay, that kind of
Hmm.
manager also exists. It's a bit shocking, but yeah, that is true. Now, what happened from January onwards? One of the new assistant manager they hired because my manager is moving out of the process. Okay,
Hmm.
due to he was working 17, 18 hours and still people were not appreciating. Okay,
Hmm.
and the same way I am doing. Okay, multiple appreciation gifts, the jackets, bottles and awards, rewards, multiple things I have received. Okay, I joined as a, suppose you can say, as a senior associate, then I became here as a PD, process developer, then I became as a MT, management trainee.
Hmm.
Yogendra, I think we both are in same organization, so you can relate that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand, but Subham, I request you to brief summarize the things because I have
Yeah,
another thing
yeah, yeah.
after 15 minutes.
Okay, okay. So now what
Okay.
happened? Yeah, now what happened? One of the new assistant manager came and he is very, very, very rude. Rude, then slangs using, then multiple inappropriate things and some fraudulent things, trying
Hmm.
to, manipulate the AVP because he directly reports AVP. Okay, AVP and
Okay.
VP. So tries to manipulate.
Hmm.
So whatever reputation I built in last 4.5 years, he's completely trying to spoil that. Okay,
Okay.
then
Okay. I
already
can
my
understand.
manager is going to, yeah, my manager is going to, leave the organization. So he told me directly, Shubham, you can directly report this kind of things to AVP because you have the on record
Hmm.
teams call and all the
Hmm.
proofs are against him. Okay, every proofs are in favor of you. If something went wrong,
Hmm.
only
Hmm.
he will be convicted guilty person. Okay,
Hmm.
but now what is happened? AVP is because AVP bring that boy like as an assistant manager in this organization. Now he directly supports
Hmm.
him. Okay, whatever threat,
Yeah.
whatever F words he is using for me, just because I am a shining star, so
Hmm.
he just wanted me to corner so that he can also, that he can be visible in that particular team out of 19 people. So
Hmm.
that is what. So in initial days, I tried to manage things in between us very much. Okay, I invested my
Hmm.
heart and soul to make things go smoother. But now everything went against me. I complained to AVP, "Ki, sir,
Okay.
this is the evidence and this is the thing is happening." Now AVP is telling, okay, okay, Shubham, we will definitely have a call on these things. Now they created as a one-on-one for Shubham. I was like, what is this, sir? Seriously, man. And
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever
I
allegation
can understand.
I given in for him, he converted those allegations on my name without proof.
Hmm.
Without proof. When
Hmm.
I asked, he sir, just ask him to share at least one evidence, whatever I
Hmm.
did. Suppose he has written as a I take leaves without telling anyone. That is next to impossible. Every what whenever I take a leave, every emails was there.
Okay,
Then
okay, Shivam. So just to interrupt, sorry to interrupt you here,
okay.
because if you want, we can discuss all these things separately because I think these are the individual related things, or if that AVP directly support that person, so there is another way to handle this. Okay, I will let you know, but I can I can't explain here.
I know, brother.
Okay, so
Why I
you
explained
can
this
call
is a
you can call me
yeah.
separately.
I'll
Okay.
say I'll call you because this is going to be global issue because everyone is suffering somewhere
Yeah, yeah.
for the corporate
Yeah.
These things
harassment.
happen. These things happen
Yeah.
sometimes these things happen if anyone favor someone. So these are, we can say, the MNC politics or whatever we can say. So these times happens, but there are also the solution of these things. So I will let you know separately, okay? Or we will discuss it separately.
Yes, yes. I just wanted to know that how to handle this situation because now everything is against me, even if I am having all the proofs. So yeah, we
Hmm.
will discuss it
Okay.
separately. I just wanted to have some
Okay.
ideas like if we
I will
can.
discuss with you separately this thing. Okay. So
Okay.
if anyone else have any questions, please ask, or I think we are good to wrap up the session. Karan, I have a question with you as well. I'm trying to discuss with you, but due to my unavailability during the working days, I'm not able to connect with you. Karan, so call me after the session or tomorrow, whenever you have a time in around tomorrow after 5 p.m. So I will discuss a few
Okay, sir.
things for your
Okay.
okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I think we are good to wrap up the sessions, and after 9:15 I have another thing to have. So thank you to all to joining the session, and hopefully we will discuss the rest of the things next Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Yupinder.
everyone. Bye
Thank you.
bye. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.